Hunter Biden's name has been in the headlines a lot lately, and for all the wrong reasons. With his involvement in shady business deals and questionable financial transactions, many are wondering if his father, President Joe Biden, will use his executive power to pardon him. But before we dive into that, let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Hunter Biden is currently facing some serious legal troubles. From tax evasion to money laundering, the list of allegations against him is long and damning. And it's not just the legal system that's taking notice. The public and politicians alike are calling for accountability. Many are questioning how someone so close to the president could get away with such questionable behavior, and whether Joe Biden's position is influencing the outcome of the investigations. The scrutiny is not just coming from the usual suspects either. Even some Democrats are calling for transparency and accountability, and it's not hard to see why. The optics of the situation are terrible. It looks like Hunter Biden is using his father's position to get away with things that would land anyone else in jail. And that's not even getting into the potential national security implications of his business dealings with foreign countries. The backlash against Hunter Biden is real, and it's not going away anytime soon. And that raises the question: will Joe Biden use his presidential powers to pardon his son and get him out of this mess? It's a possibility that's being discussed in political circles, and one that has serious implications for the Biden family and the country as a whole. When it comes to presidential pardons, there's a long history to draw from. From Nixon's pardon of draft dodgers to Clinton's pardon of Mark Rich, there have been many controversial uses of this executive power. And in recent years, we've seen presidents use it to reward political allies and friends, rather than make amends for past injustices. So what does this history tell us about the likelihood of a pardon for Hunter Biden? Looking at past cases, it's clear that presidential pardons are often used for political gain rather than to correct past injustices. Ford's pardon of Nixon, for example, was seen as a way to heal the country and move on from Watergate. And more recently, Trump's pardon of Michael Flynn was seen as a way to reward a loyal ally. So what would a pardon for Hunter Biden say about Joe Biden's priorities and values? In the case of Hunter Biden, a pardon would be highly controversial, to say the least. It would likely be seen as an abuse of power and would raise serious questions about the integrity of the Biden administration. And yet, despite the potential backlash, it's still a possibility. After all, as president, Joe Biden has the power to pardon his son, and he's shown in the past that he's willing to take bold action. Recently, Joe Biden made a statement that has some thinking he might be leaning towards a pardon. When asked about his son's legal troubles, he seemed evasive and defensive, which has many wondering if he's trying to pave the way for a pardon. Of course, only time will tell, but it's clear that the president is getting more and more frustrated with the constant scrutiny of his family's business dealings. The statement in question was a real eyebrow raiser. It seemed like Joe Biden was trying to distance himself from his son's actions, while also hinting that he might take action to protect him. It's a delicate balancing act, to say the least, and one that could have serious repercussions for the Biden family and the country as a whole. So what does it all mean? Will Joe Biden pardon his son, or will he let the legal system run its course? It's impossible to say for sure, but one thing is clear. The stakes are high and the implications are far-reaching. In the end, it's up to us to decide what we think about the potential pardon and what it says about our political system. So what do you think? Should Joe Biden pardon Hunter Biden, or should he let the law take its course? Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to check out my other videos for more analysis and commentary on the world of politics.